All right. Hello there, ladies, gentlemen, gamers, League of Legends enthusiasts, and fellow bot lane compatriots. Welcome back. So, today we have a little topic to talk about. You could tell I'm sick of this shit because it's infecting my soul. And totally not I just got over COVID or anything. What is happening, what I'm about to discuss, has infected me. I used to be an ADC player. I used to be an ADC lover, in fact. I used to be some of the last of a dying breed because almost no one played ADC because ADC was a joke. Now, what's on screen is going to be extremely related to what I'm going to be talking about, but pretend you don't see that for a second. Pretend you're blind, like an ADC is when hit by a Teemo Q. ADC was already a dying breed. For seasons, I've been saying this. I've been saying for seasons, ADC is the role that gets shat on. ADC is the role that no one gives a shit about, especially not Riot. And ADC is the role that gets no fucking help. How do I know this? Because over the years, people have been going bot lane in lieu of ADC, and it's been working, and every other time this happens, Riot puts their heavy fist down, and they stop it. Oh, Tom Kent wants to go another lane? No. Oh, Set can go literally every other lane in the game? No. Bring him back top. No. Bad. Bad. Oh, Taric does a funneling strat with Yi mid, which is kind of broken, so it needed to be nerfed anyway? No. Get that out of here. When a champion goes where they're not supposed to, 9 times out of 10, guess what happens? Riot either nerfs the fuck out of them and puts them back in their place, or they just take the champion and they rework them so they can work in that role. You know, big examples of this: Graves, jungle; Quinn, top lane; Corki, God knows where because he doesn't even get played anymore. But you see where I'm getting at, right? However, the 1 out of 10 times where they don't do this is when everyone and their mother wants to go bot lane instead of ADCs. What do I mean by this? If we go to u.gg right now, which is something we're going to do, right? Let's go to u.gg right now. Let me show you proof of what I'm saying. This is not scripted, by the way. This is live. So if I'm wrong here, I'm going to look like a big fucking idiot, but I don't think I'm wrong. Look at this. Look at this. Who are the top 3 ADCs? The rank 1, 2, and 3 ADCs on this list. Who are they? Who are they? What is this? Seraphine? Is that an ADC? Karthus. Ziggs. Huh? I mean, you have Yasuo on here, but, you know, honestly, I've seen Yasuo go AD a lot. But anyway, Seraphine, Karthus, Ziggs. Granted, their pick rate is not that high, right? So it's kind of skewing the results. But this is not indicative of what's actually happening. Almost anyone goes bot lane. I've seen Cassiopeia ADC. I've seen fucking people like supports go ADC for some reason. Lux go ADC. And when I say ADC, obviously they're not building physical. They're building just damage. But they're taking the ADC's slot. They're taking what would have been the ADC and they're going some AP mage carry, right? I mean, again, look. The rank 1, 2, and 3 ADCs are Ziggs, Karthus, and Seraphine. So whenever someone goes bot and takes the role of the ADC, Riot doesn't care. In fact, they encourage it. They like it. They don't nerf it. They like it. So for a long time, ADC to me has been kind of just the role that's been shot on because it's the only role in the game that really relies on one other role to get going for the first half of the game, and that's support, which, if you know me, you know my opinion. Support has been a dying role ever since. But, because no one wants to fucking play it, and then instead of going actual supports, guess what they go? They go mages. If you can't play it ADC, might as well play it support, right? Lux support, Swain support, Cassiopeia support. I don't count Seraphine too much as a support. She's kind of a hybrid because they keep buffing her mid, or at least they used to. But you see what I mean. A lot of old school supports just aren't played as supports anymore. It's all mages now. But that wasn't the end of it. Oh, no, no, no. So not only did ADCs have to get left in the laning phase, where after that point, no one's going to care about them because they're so far behind they can't do anything without someone holding their hand, which no one wants to do. Because I guess the culture has shifted to we want to have fun, we don't want someone else having fun. It's League of Legends, so it makes sense. But aside from that, right, Everything that essentially gets put out gets nerfed. That's for ADCs. Big example was Lethal. Lethal came out, it was primarily for ADCs. Yeah, other people could use it too. But other people abused it and it got nerfed for ADCs. I'm mostly repeating a lot of what I just say on my regular days when I play the Godforsaken role. So let's actually get to the new part of what's happening here. The new revelation that's come about now. I don't know how it's gone so bad, but you remember what I just said, right? Oh, you know, people like Swain, oh, they're not too good mid, they're not too good top. They used to go that, you know, pre-rework or when they were better, but they're not that good right now. Where should we put them? Oh, let's put them as support, right? Any champion that's not going, like, not doing good, you just put him as support. Well, guess what fucking happened? Guess what finally fucking happened? And now you can pretend to open your metaphysical eyes here and read the title here. There's been an upsurgence in the ADC support meta. Just reading this makes me want to vomit. I don't know what this even is. The AD role is so bad, and for a while, as an AD player, I haven't felt strong in this role. Obviously, I can carry games that are complete stomps and shit low, but that's shit low. Overall, ADC is a role that's just a joke, unless you're looking at pro play, because then they actually play around them. But anyway, ADC is not a good role. It hasn't been for a long time, and it's been getting worse with the support debacle. But it's gotten so bad that the rule I had for supports where, oh, if something's not good, just put it support. Well, guess what fucking happened? ADC is so bad that they're putting them as supports now. And the worst part is, it's not good. Now, despite what you might see on your screen here of all the pro players, and we're going to go through this. We're going to go through this and the comments because it's good to know I'm not alone in my plight here. But the only way that ADC support is good is in pro play, again, when they can play around it and they actually know what the fuck they're doing. In my games that I've played, because I've played League, right? There's a pass out, so I'm playing. In the games I've played, the support ADCs suck fucking dookie. Now, we had a little precursor to this with Misfortune support. Misfortune support is pretty much the only support I could think of that wasn't considered too troll, even though I consider it trolling. Misfortune support, you can even go an extra step and argue maybe Ashe support. But even Ashe support I think was just so terrible. Ashe and MF supports are so bad, and I'll tell you where the appeal is, right? The appeal for these type of supports is the early game. Ironic, right? Because they're ADCs. But, excuse me, what ends up happening is they're picked for their early game harassment and annoyingness, but they don't scale and they lose you the fucking game. They're so fucking trash. In the first week of playing, I got a Twitch support, which I was like, okay, I've seen that before, that's trolling, but now it's not. Apparently now it's not, but it should be because I lost every game with a Twitch support because they do nothing. So I had Twitch support, I had Misfortune support, I had Shaco support, I had Lux support, and then guess what? I even had Jhin support. And I was like, how the fuck does it work? And again, it doesn't. I lost. And then I've had Caitlyn support. And it's not just me having these, because I stopped playing bot. I was sick of this shit. I went top lane. That's like the safe haven lane. But I saw what the ADCs had to deal with bot lane. And almost every game, any ADC that had an ADC support got fucking stomped on and lost if they were actually going against a decent comp. Even a mage support, I think, beats out an ADC support. So the only case where it works out is in pro play, but dear sweet God, I just made a video on like how everything is going wrong with what Riot's doing, right? Like they're going wrong in the cinematics, they're going wrong in the skins department, they're going wrong with the bugs in game and esports, everything, right? Everything they're not doing too good on, except the mobile game, of course. But now we're back to like my lane where I'm getting fucked. I'm just upset at this. I'm just really upset. So obviously what the pro players are saying here is Hail of Blades and Serrated Dirk are basically OP, and they help you get an early snowball lead. So again, pro play is kind of divorced from regular play. They can make it work in pro, and don't get me started on Heimer support. That shit is fucking god-awful too, Jesus Christ. But they can make it work in pro because they can snowball an early lead, and like I said, they know what they're doing. If they get an early lead, they know what to do with it, right? But it's the regular people that don't. Now, I'm going to point out some things here as we're about to go through this article, right? Look at what Keria said right here, right? Keria, a really good support player, once said in a scrim that he just wants to play Nautilus. ADC supports are not fun. He plays them only because they are actually good and have a better chance to win, but they should put an asterisk in here, which is only in pro or professional high-level play. But they don't, but, that's fine. So, mainly, what's the problem? Like I said before, Halo Blade, Serrated Dirk, and Umbral Glaive, because anyone can really be a support as long as they can clear vision, apparently, nowadays. Even though before it used to be you have to protect and peel the ADC or set up stuff for them. But no, now you basically become the alternate carry because you don't care about the real one and the game doesn't last that long, which is why they made the Infinity Edge changes, which is why they made ADC start scaling earlier. I don't know why it took them so long to do it, but fuck it. But anyway, let's just see the comment section, right? Because already I think I've proven that ADC sucks so much ass they're being relegated to support and they're not even good, unless it's pro. Poor Keria, Buddy just wants to play not. So I will actually bring up one more thing here before we go through more comments here. Another major issue is that a lot of supports are just not fun. I think maybe it has to do with they're not in meta, or maybe they're just underpowered, I don't know. But I think they just need to rework the support role, honestly. They need to make supports good again. God forbid we have another Arden meta, right? Riot just hates ADCs, honestly. The Arden meta didn't last long, and it was sad when it ended, because it was like the only time I really got to shine. But anyway, yeah, so look at this, right? Look at these comments. Based Keria. I love when support players... I love when supports play engaged supports. That, to me, is the most fun type of support. Engaged supports are the most high-octane, most fun, most rewarding. I feel like if you're a support player and you're not having fun, try engages. If you're still not having fun, God help you. It makes bot lane more explosive. Bring back the Naut, Thresh, Blitz, Taric, Rel supports. Goddamn fucking right. Give this guy a fucking medal. But anyway, yeah, just supports, actual supports, not the stupid ones, are just not in meta. It's ironic, too, because they just had a tank update, right? Where they updated all the tank items, and they added, like, all these new ones in. It's ironic, too, because one of the items, I forgot what it's called, but it's the one where you ult and you give everyone, like, healing. That one is being built by everyone but fucking supports. Or top laners. It's mostly built by junglers for some reason. It's so weird. Like, I've seen Duanel build it on Hecarim. I've seen Zax build it in the jungle. I mean, fuck it. I've seen Zax support, too, which is not good. But, yeah, just in general, I wanted to make this because I'm pissed. I want to tell people what's going on. How have we come to this freaking abomination of a meta? I honestly feel like this season is the worst season. Not only in terms of matchmaking, because I've been paired with the most god-awful teammates, and it's not just me. I've seen other players that are as skilled as me but higher viewers on Twitch have it happen to them too. Tyler 1, Duanel, the list goes on, right? But, like, the games have been so bad, and not even, like, the teammates are bad. I mean, they're always bad, right? But it's the things that they're doing that's actively insulting my role that just really hits it home. How this is becoming probably the most unfun, most unfavored season I've probably had in League of Legends history so far. We're only a month into it, by the way. It's only the 7th of February, and already this shit sucks fucking ass. I mean, they have a lot of time to make it get better, I guess, but, you know, with Riot's history and, again, the video I just made, I'm not holding out hope too much. But I just wanted to make this video, vent my frustrations, show them off, and kind of see what's happening. If you guys think, you know, something different, please put in the comments below. I read them all because I don't get too many. But I stream every day at Twitch TV/Tecnics channel. Come over there, hang out with me, and not be lonely. And I hope you enjoyed.